Yeah. Popo taking photos, yeah. Hey, talking is a no-no. Hey, hey, call me Quasimodo. You know me, 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 you know me. After that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper. You know me, you know me.
Sharpe Money Entertainment.
Right?
Yeah. Got y'all in the building, man. That's what's up, man. We finally done tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Got Dijon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? Antwan Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Nikki G. What's poppin', girl?
Everything.
Yeah, you know it.
Got my YurpTV hoodie.
You already know. Yeah, you know what's happening.
Shout out YurpTV, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out you guys, man. I see you guys doing a lot of work out here, man. People talking about y'all from all over, actually. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about Sharpe Money Entertainment and you in Greenville. You ain't in the mix. You feel me?
Mix.
That's a fact. Let's start off with you, Twan, man. No, you just got hit. You know what I'm saying? Let's discuss that a little bit, man. What happened with that situation? Because I know you came home when 2017?
2018.
18. Word. So let's take it back a little bit. Tell the people where you from, my boy.
Shit, I'm right here out of the 252, G Vegas, I am Antwan Sharpe.
Facts.
The streets know me, the pen know me as Sheep Loops, whatever,
Word.
But yeah, I've been incarcerated for over like 15 years, man. And I came home January 31st, 2018, and kind of hit the ground running.
Word.
Kind of relentless in my efforts and making something of myself.
Yeah.
And establishing a legacy for me and mine, and putting back what I helped destroy in the community.
Word.
In any way, shape, or form.
Respect.
Basically, reaching out to the youth, being a mentor. Mentoring a couple of little young homies around here.
Word.
And just grinding, man. Just coming from that situation, how wrongly accused and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, explain that situation a little bit to me, man. You say you was wrongfully accused. This was back in 2000, what? 2003? 2004. Okay.
It was a crazy situation. I was only 18.
Word.
I ain't never been inside of a cell because they ain't never get me for nothing prior to. So I
Word.
was a first time felon on top of that.
Yeah.
They violated nigga rights and everything.
Shit crazy.
Accused me of everything under the sun. Even a chick, tried to see me and my co-D, tried to rape her and all of that.
Word.
Burglary, armed robberies, assault with deadly weapon, inflict serious injury with intent to kill. You know what I'm saying? They even tried to hit a little murder on me, but it didn't stick.
Word.
Gun possession. Had a lot of people write statements on me, whatever.
Word. Yeah. How many co-defendants you had?
Only had one.
One. Okay.
And I took the fall for everything.
Word.
So when they indicted me and convicted me, they charged me as a mastermind and conspirer of the situation. My co-D was just 17, turning 18, and I was already 18. So I got convicted and hit state by the time I turned 19 and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And, because of the history in this community here in Greenville, basically they don't like the Sharpe last name.
Word.
The Sharpe boys or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like the youngest of that generation that held it down in the streets, moving, doing their thing and whatnot.
Word.
Shout out to Dante Sharpe.
Yeah. Shout out Dante Sharpe, man.
Youngest of that clan that came out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
And what he did to break the barrier to overturn his conviction after 25 years.
Yeah.
On my end, I went ahead and took my plea instead of going to trial. Because for one, I felt like I wasn't going to be put in a position where I'm being looked at as if he going to tell or what, taking a stand on anybody. So that was kind of like my approval, like, I ain't taking a stand on nobody.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I took the fall for it, and that's how I ended up getting indicted and taking all the charges per se.
Yeah.
And did the time that I did, it gave me a box cart sentence on 5 to 7 years, 7 to 9 years.
Word.
And I basically damn near maxed it out because I came home on that new law that they got with the 9 months post release.
Okay.
And I came home 9 months before my actual max, which would have been last year, 2019.
Word.
So I came home 9 months early, which was January.
That's what's up.
2018. You feel me?
So you pretty much spent your whole adult life in prison.
Facts.
Word.
Came home at 33, resurrected like Jesus at 33. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish nothing on nobody about going to do time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a position where you wrongly accused, motherfuckers lied on you.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just snitching
Fact.
and getting you pinched. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know, I don't really condone that shit. You know, I ain't on nobody paperwork. You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
up.
saying? As solid as they come. You know, and just putting things in perspective that I don't glorify that prison life.
Respect.
You feel me? I don't mind speaking on it.
Yeah.
I might joke around about it, but
Yeah.
you know, that shit is a stressful dampering on.
Nah, since I've been hearing about you, man, you've been doing nothing but positive shit in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Stay that way.
Yeah, that's the big respect factor, man. Like you know, did the time. You ain't trying to come out here act all tough and gangsta. You know what I'm saying? I always say like, I just dropped a freestyle. I don't know if you heard it, but if you done did what you say you did, what you got to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you shouldn't have to prove nothing to the streets if you already done did what you did. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely respectable, man. So how is it, man, being out of the system and now you get introduced to this new world? Because I know it's a new world to you out here, man.
Right. Well, on Quasi, bro, it's been like a whirlwind feeling because shit. I was just ready. I just didn't know how it was gonna go.
Word.
You know, I already had kind of like an introspective look at what to expect,
Word.
especially with the government here in Pitt County. You know what I'm saying? The
Yep.
system here and how they already viewed me. You know what I'm saying? As a, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote federal and state documented as an American terrorist. You know
Word.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
What-
an American terrorist.
What like due to gangs or something or
That and
word.
because of my allegiance with the Moorish Science Temple of America. You know
Word.
what I'm saying? Prophet Nuba Jew Ali. You know what I mean? Islam, mighty Moors, to all y'all out there looking and watching.
Shout out.
And they fear a young black man like myself and many others across the board because of this right here.
That's a fact.
You know, because I refused to lose this while I was sitting in that cell all that time.
Strongest muscle.
They only
That's
just
what's
made
up.
that, like my brother said, the strongest muscle, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That I can work out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sitting in the box, you know what I'm saying? Patiently waiting.
Yeah.
And just mapping out, you know what I'm saying, my own destiny, rewriting my own history.
I feel
you know
that.
Because they locked the wrong nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I ain't think I was gonna make the leeway that I've been able to manifest since I've been home.
Yeah.
Just been grinding, trying to stay working like the regular average guy out here. You know what I'm saying? Keep a little 9 to 5 going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I end up fathering my first child, who will be 1 in a couple of days.
That's
you
what's
know
up.
what I'm saying? So that also changed my outlook on life. So
Word.
I can be voted the #1 dad in the world.
Let me take it to your brother real quick, man. Dijon, man, how did it feel, man, when your brother? How old were you when he got hit?
I say I'm probably about 11, 12. Maybe.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. How did that feel? How did that feel to you, man?
Maybe younger than that.
Word.
You like 8.
How that felt to you though, man, when he got hit like that?
Man, to be honest, the shit kind of hurt. It hurt a lot, to be
Yeah.
honest. You know what I mean? That's why I cherish every moment that year.
Y'all grew up together, same house?
Yeah.
Word.
Same house, everything. Until that moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I remember it vividly and everything. So,
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you cope with that, man, over the years?
Man, shit. Just cope with it.
Word.
Gotta cope with it.
Yeah.
No choice, man. Basically just, answer the phone when a nigga call, and when I got over age, sending money when I can. And,
Definitely.
As a teenager working and shit. So
That's what's up, man.
just maintaining the household, really.
Yeah. How y'all parents felt about it?
But moms,
She took it hard.
Yeah, you already know. That's her firstborn gone.
Definitely, yeah.
Going for some serious shit, too.
Word, yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
Long ass time.
Yeah, you knew him, Nick? You knew him before you
Like, I remember him, but my sister knew him more because, like, I just remember Dante Sharpe.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we
yeah.
grew up together. Like,
Okay.
we were just around each other like this, like, just growing up. So, and I knew Sarah. I used to work with her, and, like, just she would always talk about Dante. She just always just would be, like, so nice. And I just knew that whole family was solid.
Word.
And then I met him and, like, actually talked to him at a showcase. And it was, like, just a connection, right?
Vibe,
It was like, it was
yeah.
just something. And, like,
I feel it. I
I'm
feel
so
it.
Sharpe Money Entertainment now.
Yeah. So that's a bet, man. Now we got the background story out the way, man. So people know about that. Let's jump into Sharpe Money. And before we jump into that, you had got pinched again. Let's go ahead and talk about that real quick, and then we jump into the real stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to Buck ass GPD.
So what happened with that, man? They said your box battery died.
Yeah, it's something as simple as saying that my box on my leg, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, show it to him, yeah.
Box on my leg saying that it had died and they couldn't track my whereabouts.
Word.
A lie.
But it's some bullshit because these fools know I'm on probation with a house arrest restriction right now. I'm on house arrest right now.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't track my movements, but you got me on house arrest. So where else can I be, even if it did happen?
That's crazy.
But the pettiness of it and how they came about doing it, it's like, yo, dog, I've been home almost 3 years, going on 3 years now.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all want to nitpick something as small as that, knowing that I do a good damn job and keeping that joint charged, just like keep the flow going.
So it didn't die. So it didn't. Oh, it did die. Oh, okay.
Obviously did.
Word.
For them to actually serve a warrant for parole violation.
Yeah.
They come up in the spot like 20, 30 deep, like they was coming to lock El Chapo. I was like, fuck. So I started to swing.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers, you know, him the nigga up. So
yeah.
All right, y'all got to, because I was going to tear this motherfucking apartment up.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was just so like psyched, like.
Yeah.
And I told myself, if I had to go see a cell again, they were gonna have to take me out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I went back on my word because I didn't get a chance to get off of them.
I feel you. I feel you.
And make them work for trying to lock me up for some bullshit.
So how'd you get out of that, John?
Well, I didn't really get out of it.
Word.
I'm still in it.
Word.
When they, you know what I'm saying, took me in because it was a parole violation. I was held without no bond. So I had to do a whole week in the county jail, PCDC. You know what I'm saying? I had to stay in there with no bond until I had to go before the Parole Commission Board, which is out of Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? When they apprehended me or whatever you want to call it, they wouldn't let me hit general population. And I was pissed off about that.
Why not?
Because they was saying that I was a threat and that I was a public figure.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to force the administration hand to get me from behind solitary confinement doors, which is D-Block. If anybody been locked up and been in PCD county jail, everybody knew about D-Block. That's solitary confinement. You know, they sent me in there. Did like 3 days in there, got the, you know what I'm saying, the head sergeant for classification to move me. I had to sign a paper saying that, you know, I'm good, I'm cool.
A whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah, you know
loops and turns, shit
right.
Like to do.
And
crazy.
They moved me ASAP, and they was like, yo, you're the first person to ever be moved that quick from one housing to another. I'm like, all right, but just get me to the yard. You know what I'm saying? That's where I dwell at. You know, because I was back in that mode. I'm back behind these doors, you know what I'm saying, the belly of the beast. I'm on my shit now. So, you know, I got the general pop finally. Long story short, you know, it was some bullshit.
That nigga back.
And my mind was like, you know, how they gonna play this shit? You feel me? Because it was behind something petty that they just picking at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already on house arrest. And before that, I was under investigation by the Sheriff's Department Major Crime Unit with a curfew attached to that until the investigation was up. So when they had nothing, they had to call the investigation off and the curfew off. But as soon as they did that, then this little petty shit happened where they stuck with me, hit me for house arrest 90 days, which is why I'm on house arrest. Now this happened. Now when I'm done with this house arrest, I got to go straight on curfew from like 7 to 7 behind this parole violation.
Sound like a setup, man.
So now I'm kind of paranoid.
That's what Big Meals we talking about right now.
Paranoid to the extent because of the fact that I'm playing chess for real, trying to anticipate, okay, what they're gonna do when they get close to this being over with. Curfew, they might try something else. To put me on something else. Violate me again when I get close to the end of completing that.
True story.
You know what I'm saying?
True story.
It's like, what the fuck? And I got 5 years probation.
That's crazy.
And I'm just linking with him good, but he seemed like he just owned his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like he just, everything that I learned so far is like, he just owned it. So I was like, he did a message. He was like, free CEO. I'm like,
I seen that too, and I was like, what's going on with that?
That's
you know what I'm saying? I seen it on the book, and you know, I called you. trying to figure out what was going on because he was just out. I was just at the Black Power Fest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But they definitely don't. That Black Power Fest, they gonna let James run that, but they definitely don't want to see somebody like him involved in something like that.
That's why they came down.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
like that's what they want. They need to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like somebody that made it through it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. You know they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with that background like that and that authoritative figure.
Yeah.
They don't want that, man. He's a lion out here, man. They like to cage lions up. But yeah, man. Now that we got the backstory, man, what went on. How did Sharpe Money ENT start, man? How we let's get into the good stuff, man.
Well, the humble beginnings. I try to make a long story short.
Yeah.
It's been probably over 20, 25 years manifesting in my head.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was into music before I got incarcerated.
Oh, word. You used to rap when you was younger?
Yeah. Part of the rap group, which is family oriented, which is consisted of myself, Dante Sharpe, younger brothers, Jamal, Shadi, Dominique.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Free Mike and rest in peace, Kenny Ray.
Word.
We was known as Green Villains, aka Villain Family.
Word.
And it's music that you can pull up and actually hear. It's a record that's still getting played now by DJ Tito Offset.
Shout out Offset.
Yeah, shout out Offset. He be at the Legacy Lounge on Saturday.
Lit.
He spins a particular record that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? That we put down, and so I had that tap in at a young age then doing that. So when I got incarcerated, you know, I came up with like, yo, I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna do the rapping though.
Yeah,
You know what
word.
I'm saying? So I ain't rap no songs. I ain't, do a Lil Wayne and write 1,000 tracks while I was locked up.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of that. So I'm coming out with my CEO shit and just, be the man behind the man. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
that. I feel that.
And I set aside solitary confinement in 2015 when they sent me to Central Prison on Supermax, MaxCon, which is a year or better in solitary confinement.
That's crazy.
I spent 3.5 years there upon my release. So while I was
You
there,
was in the hole for 3 years?
yeah, I was in the hole for 3 years. They
Damn.
wouldn't let me hit yard. You know what I'm saying? The prison at the time didn't want me. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? So while I was there, I wrote my first book. And then I started putting together the blueprint to Sharpe Money Entertainment. Page by page, sitting in that dark cell, writing out my vision, which also includes clothing line, a car wash, film, barbershop, the whole 9 yards, and I was sending it home to my brother.
Word.
And he still today has a lot of that stuff that I wrote and the actual handwritten contract that I drew up for contractual obligations for artists signing to Sharpe Money Entertainment.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And sent all of that home, you know what I'm saying? So I started, acquiring brothers that was behind the G-Wall.
Yeah.
Like, feeling my vibe and like, yo, bro, if you gonna do that shit for real, yo, I'm fucking with you. So
Word.
I even had like 2-3 artists verbally committed to SME that was getting out. One brother out of Greensboro, one that's actually with me now, that I finally linked back up with by the name of Royal Cartel out of Rocky Mount. Shout out Rock City.
Word.
That's one of my artists on the label and whatnot.
That's what's up.
He helped put some of the vision together. He was designing the little clothes, little SME t-shirts, the logos and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Behind that cell door, stay up all night. I'm at the door, he at the door. He got a song for me, bro. Listen to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let's rock with that.
Word.
He made up the anthem, SME anthem, and all of that. So upon my release, it was still in the back of my head, but I gotta deal with reality.
Of course.
Get a job. I gotta reestablish myself.
Yeah. So
when October 2018 came around, which was my born day, I manifested a party that I had right here on 5th Street at the Masonic Lodge. You know what I'm saying? The Mount Hermon Mason Lodge right here in the hood on 5th Street.
Okay.
That's where I held my first birthday / welcome home party for myself.
That's what's up.
I put it all together. DJ Offset, shout out to Offset again, was my DJ.
How it turned out? Was it lit?
Yeah, it was very lit.
Word.
Very lit. And I got myself on 101.9 Kiss FM radio station, connected with the radio programmer there, and she allowed me to go in the studio myself and do my own drop right there live on the mic while the radio programmer recorded my drop for the party, for the promotion of the party. Yeah, it's going down Saturday, October 21st, 105 West 5th Street, Mount Herman Lodge. Sharpe Money Entertainment presents the official welcome home birthday bash for Antwan Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he threw the Dipset anthem on, play in the background. You know, I paid a few dollars to pay for the promotion, the advertising on the radio leading up to that day. Yeah. So when I got home, you know, I stayed up all night waiting for it to air on the radio. And it came on for the first time like 12 o'clock on a Thursday night leading up to the party that Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? And I heard it come on the radio. I just hollered, Ma, I did it. Yeah. I'm on the radio. And I just broke down. You know what I'm saying? That shit hit hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, let's get it. Yeah. I was hype. Yeah, you know I feel that. So is Nikki G a signee? You signing Sharpe Money?
Oh, no, I'm just rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just going together. We just link. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so ain't no paperwork involved yet.
No,
it will be. I'm just the draft of the official contractual obligations from what I wrote in prison is getting revised. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be formatted properly like it's supposed to. Yeah. By a professional. You know what I'm saying? So I present it to my artists and whatnot, but she is. You know what I'm saying? So she's correct for saying rocking, but until I get them to go ahead and do the actual signing of the contract, I have, you know what I'm saying? Then it'll be official tissue, but she is Sharpe Money Entertainment.
Word.
She ain't going over. I love Sharpe Money Entertainment. And I always like some real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like people want to be so independent and worried about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being a team, like everybody got their own
you definitely need a team.
Like shout out to, I don't even know how to say it, how you say it? Like to his guy, you know, how you say it? What's that? How you say it? You know how you whatever his belief, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Everybody like you know what I'm saying? It's a team, and like he has direction, he has vision. And that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's see where it's going. You know what I'm saying?
What is the vision for Sharpe Money Entertainment, man? Where you see yourself?
Yeah, money.
Definitely gonna get the bread.
Chase that bag, chase the check, you know what I'm saying? Develop artists. Yeah, develop artists and just chase the dream of the music and the arts, you know what I'm saying? First love, you know what I'm saying? It's music. That's how it used to put me to sleep. My mom used to play the radio, and I go to sleep off the radio. I can't sleep without the radio now. You know what I'm saying? Music is in me. You feel me? Yeah, definitely. And I feel like I have a knack for records that can be like a potential hit record. I used to guess songs on artists' albums back in the day, like T.I. album dropped Trap Music. That song, Hey, Let's Get Away, featuring Jazzy Faye.
Yeah, I was lit.
I was like, yo, he gonna make that a video, the next single, and it's gonna be a hit.
About
a month later, he dropped that shit. And I was like,
I used to be like that too, though. Yeah. You remember back in them days, everybody, they used to have certain hits. You like, that was gonna be the one. Yeah, that's a fact. Like with Jeezy, Trap The Motivation. I already knew Air Forces was gonna be one. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
But the vision is, sky isn't the limit.
Word.
You know, people say sky's the limit. Why you gonna say sky is the limit when it's a whole universe out there? It's a whole galaxy where space is infinite. You know what I'm saying? So if you carry a mind that's infinite, an infinite mind is powerful, meaning that you go above and beyond till your casket drop. Why stop at the sky? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the sky just isn't blue.
I feel you.
It's pitch black, unknown out there to tap into. You know what I'm saying? So.
From what they tell us, you know, I believe a little difference. I feel you though.
Infinite wisdom, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that's the vision for us and me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you have it, go for it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And me myself, I'm like, yo, I'm here at your disposal. If you're in it and you want to do it, I'm gonna do all I can because this is a real loud indie label that I had vision of putting down. I got the paperwork. I got it. Legit, you can Google me. You can Google Sharpe Money Entertainment LLC.
Word.
I'm an official business owner.
That's what's
up.
You
know what I'm saying, and I just want others who have the talent to rap and want to be in that studio. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I be on my Diddy shit because sometimes I'm hard on her.
Word.
You know, because I sit down.
Like, look, I just be making music like, just like I I said, it take me a minute. He like, a week for a song. He like, you gotta drop a song a day. Like, what you talking about?
Hey, Dijon, what's your position in Sharpe Money ENT, man?
He's so laid back, right?
Yeah. I know we got a CEO.
Man,
huh?
CFO,
Word.
artist and SME, man.
You're an artist as well?
Yeah, just doing it all, man.
I know I've seen you at a couple of our events.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? On the Dre the East and building culture.
My name, watch on the network with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Definitely. Once my cousin told me about that, Papa Novi actually told me about that.
Word.
Shout out Papa Novi.
Yeah,
Shout out
Papa Novi.
SME artist, man.
Word up.
But he actually brought me out at the first time, so
yeah,
I like it.
Word, yeah, it was lit, man.
Yeah,
them nights we had them joints packed, man, rocking. So where you see yourself in 2 years, man? You put the foot on the gas, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You in the city right now, but I know you know when you get out that box, you're gonna travel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All over the world. But,
definitely. 2 years, man.
I just want to be able to
Up in some way.
Yeah,
Up in some way.
You know, just further progress for Carolina music
Word.
and beyond. You know what I'm saying? And SME being that Def Jam for you know what I'm saying, Carolina and coming out the 252.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, from what the streets is telling me, and I'm just going off of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to sound cocky or
Word.
anything like that. Because I'm very modest.
Yeah.
As nobody is doing it the way I'm doing it, and how I've been able to obtain a roster of artists on the indie labels. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And to have that many individuals rocking with
How many
me.
is it? 8 or 10?
It's 12 on 12 on SME.
So how many artists you got? 12.
But actual recording artists, I have 10. Him including as a CFO and artist, that makes 10. You know what I'm saying? And then they're all in different 252 areas, rocking
Word.
out. Hosky, shout out to Breeze, NGE.
Breeze.
Who's also along with Nikki G on that Carolina Commission.
Yes, how just pop up on a mixtape like that.
Shout out to Bobby Dollars, aka Robert Nixon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He is energy.
CBT, what up? You know what I'm saying? For getting us up there. 2 tracks up there, SME, but Bertie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Ray Mills, Relic Snipes. Shout out to my president of A&R for SME, Bino Bully, holding down the Bertie in that area moment, because he's the one that brought Relic to me and Ray Mills to SME, you know what I'm saying? So he out there in Bertie.
Word.
Shout out to the Bully movement, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. I got an artist that I'm looking at that's trying to come out of Little Washington and one from Kinston that's trying to rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Then I have Nikki here in G Vegas, D Kappa, Papa Nobi, Keiko Lewis.
Oh, word, you got Keiko with you.
Yeah,
I just interviewed Keiko.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about a few days ago, man. Keiko, that's my homie.
I'm gonna get her to tighten up. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do an interview with her?
Yeah, Kokeezy.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
She lit, yo. She did a freestyle. That shit was fire. I'm gonna drop it. I'm probably dropping a couple days.
Shout out to the
Yeah, she fire.
shout out to the first lady, the queen. You know what I'm saying, the queen pin of SME, who plays behind the scenes
Word.
and keeping things right, making sure money get right. You know what I'm saying, budget, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Mona S. Epps.
Mona.
You know what I'm saying, the COO of Sharpe Money Entertainment.
That's what's
You
up.
know what I'm saying.
That's your old lady?
Boss chick.
Boss, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Boss lady of the
That's
shit.
what's up right there. What would you say to the youth, man? Trying to jump into this game, man. Trying to get their foot wet in this game, man. What would be some encouraging words you'll get to them?
Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself. Go for it. Let it naturally come to you. Network. Get out here and network. You know what I'm saying? They got artist showcases in your city.
Yeah.
At a local club or somebody doing something. Tap in with that. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. If it costs $40, $30, $50, $20 to get on the rap showcase that your local club is having, get in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stay in the studio, get your music recorded, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's some good quality sound music, you know, just don't record something and it sound like, you know, try to get it as professionally recorded as possible and
Right.
just promote, you know what I'm saying? Promote, especially at this age where it's social media crazy and you can go viral just like that, you know what I'm saying, on so many platforms.
How was that, man, coming out of jail, seeing that, like seeing some internet shit? Like, did you have internet behind the wall? I know some people do. You did?
Yeah.
Word. So you knew about it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had a little Facebook page. And,
Word.
You know, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Phone on behind the G wall.
Word up. So how was it coming out, man? Seeing the world change like that in front of you.
I mean, time passes by. Time waits for no man. You know what I'm saying? So coming out in the new age wave, had to get with the fitted skinnies and you know what I'm saying, fitted shit. You know when I left,
when you went, it was Biggie. Facts.
Shit, you know, tall tees and big ass jerseys and all of that.
That's a fact.
I had to, you know, adapt kind of fast, especially if I knew where I was trying to get at. So my first phone out here in hand, you know, I just ain't never looked back. Every time you turn around, selfie, going live, I'm just utilizing the phone to figure out shit.
Definitely got to use the internet these days. Definitely.
Learning the social media platforms and how I can tap in and network, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a lot of brothers like yourself, a lot of sisters like yourself crossing. You know what I'm saying? There's independent in this aspect of the entertainment world. Filming and broadcast, podcast, and all that. Just so many independent platforms.
I'm just here to bring media to the 2-5, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, nobody gonna make it without media. People can say all they want, don't care how many labels you start. You don't got media to cover you. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And people, definitely. I'm trying to get people to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have the media, bro. And you know Greenville ain't gonna create nothing for us. You know, like the city ain't. So you know we gotta kind of do it ourselves.
Start with the city and branch out.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Definitely. What would you say would be the best part about being free, man? The best part about being free, you know what I'm saying, being out of prison. What would be the best part for you?
I'm gonna make that 2-part. So I'm gonna say first off, it's nothing like, you know what I'm saying, being able to wake up whenever you want to, being able to shit and take a bath and shower whenever you want to, walk outside, you ain't got no walls stopping you, you know what I'm saying, no gun tower with the gun pointed at you, you know what I'm saying. Being able to just be around your family and loved ones, man. Definitely. If you got kids before you went in, you back with your kids.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever, whatnot. Being able to get to the money, you know what I'm saying, get to that grind, how you feel like you know how to do so, you know what I'm saying, and just being able to live a little bit. Then the second part to that question is that I haven't gotten free like I want to be free. Fucking with these pigs in the back, you know what I'm saying? They foot on my neck, still experience freedom, you know what I'm saying?
The movie though.
I mean,
you in Freedom NC, right? They got you in Freedom NC. That's what's up right now, man.
Director James.
Shout out James Jones, man.
You read it too?
He wrote the script with that too.
I helped him with it.
Oh, you helped him?
I'm documented as line producer in the credits of the film, and it's a wonderful experience.
Word up.
Being that it's a slave-based film,
and
whatnot. So we tapping into playing as our ancestors that were slaves. So the third largest slave plantation in North Carolina, which is Cresswell, Somerset Place Plantation. You know what I'm saying?
It's not your usual slave story,
right? So
you in that joint too?
Yeah, he's not in it.
Well, he will have a part in it.
Oh, word.
It looks so interesting. And it's like how you take it back there. Like, how did you get that created to it look just like...
James tough, man. James tough. I interviewed James. Like, he one of my first interviews. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to him like, I do it. That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying?
Casting the brother. So, get my Denzel on.
I supposed to have been in it too, man. But I just be moving around too much, man. I can't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's slated to drop Juneteenth. You know,
word.
Dropping June. We're getting a lot of love from it. A lot of media places such as like Netflix, Hulu.
Oh, word.
PBS. All those types of entities is looking at us and reaching out to bro and whatnot.
Word.
We just made the front page of Washington Daily Post. You know what I'm saying? Newspaper. Which is Little Washington for us in the 2-5.
Word.
We about to be put on the Daily Reflector newspaper cover here soon. Here in Greenville, that newspaper, we about to have the cover for that. It's just a beautiful thing.
That's dope right there, man.
I play as the actor the slave named Cain in the film.
Word.
And it's basically based about a young girl who I play as one of her older brothers in the film. She was blessed with the knack to visualize her true destiny, her family's lineage in the film where she conspired, mastermind as a young girl to escape from this plantation. And she tells her brothers about it and her mother, you know what I'm saying, whatnot about it and whatnot. And we all devised a plan to escape, you know what I'm saying. And when we escape, we reach otherworldly world realm of our people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like slave plantation, the Django meets Wakanda, you know what I'm saying? So you know how the land of Wakanda look? It's like when we reach this destination, we come out to an opening, boom, it's like that land of Wakanda type vibe where our people are dressed in regal clothing, whether it be Black Panther, all black garb, royal garbs, and then we go in and we meet with the elder and whatnot, and that's our lineage of our ancestors. That, and you know, when she arrives and meet the head, like, queen of the land, which is called the land of Rigur, which is the land of black soil, you know what I'm saying? She says that, hey, I've been waiting on, you know what I'm saying? Then it transcends to that and us doing that and whatnot. But it's a dope film.
Word.
You know.
Yeah, I've been following them, man, for a while, just checking them out. I've been following him for a while, man, just checking out the scenes and stuff like that. He be dropping little previews. I be watching them. I'm subscribed to the YouTube, all that, man. You know, I'm supporting all black business around this way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media, bro.
Shit, you can find me on Facebook, government name Antwan Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Sharpe Antwan. Twitter, Antwan Sharpe L. Shout out to the Moors Islam. Antwan Sharpe L on Twitter. Snapchat is Antwan Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? Duo, Hangout, WhatsApp.
Yeah, we ain't worried about
same
thing. What about YouTube?
Word. Antwan Sharpe on YouTube. We got the Sharpe Money Entertainment page.
Honorable SME platform.
Yeah, honorable SME platform.
That's on IG.
Okay. Yeah.
Nick, we already know where to find you, girl.
On Facebook. I be on Instagram too. Like
Nicole Grimes.
Yeah, Nicole Grimes.
We got you. What about you, Dijon, man? Where we gonna find you at?
I'm on some everything. Shit.
Word.
Instagram, #1 Decapper Sharpe Face. Facebook Dijon Sharpe. YouTube Dijon Sharpe Network.
How you spell Decapper Sharpe Face?
#1 DCAPPASHARKFACE.
Word.
And motherfucking Twitch, the rapper Decapper.
You be on Twitch, man?
Yeah.
Word.
I'm on everything.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what it is, man. Y'all got any more encouraging words, man? Y'all want to get to the people before we slide?
Stay encouraged, stay you, and link up.
Ain't nothing to it but to fucking do it. Rock out with your cock out, get your motherfucking money, and fuck the fame. You dig what I'm saying? And go get that Fat Cat with the Cheese on Apple fucking Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Apple fucking Music. Holla at me. Yeah, Decapper.
Yeah, what he said, you know, go get that Fat Cat with the Cheese EP on Spotify and iTunes and all of that. Go get that Carolina Commission DJ mixtape. It's free. Download. Go get it. Nikki G up there. You know what I'm saying? Track number 20.
Look out for SME.
Go get Breeze NGA. She up there. Track number 19. Be on the lookout for future SME projects. And just look for us because we out here and I ain't letting my foot up off the gas pedal until they put me 6 feet deep. You know
Respect.
Same here. Stay tuned.
That ain't happening for a long time.
Shout out to everybody out there doing
like she said.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Carolina Stand Up, 252.
You already know.
We in the building.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
I got this VIP pink one.
Yeah, that's a special hoodie right there, man. Hey, for those that are watching, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube, YurpTV 252. Follow us on all platforms, YurpTV 252. Make sure you follow Antwan Sharpe, Nikki G, and Dijon Sharpe, man. It's Sharpe Money Entertainment. Yurp.
That's me. Gotta take the look.
Yes, sir.
What you doing, Quasi? Shit. Working on my bankroll. Trying to flip it cause I'm tired of the same mode. Getting richer on these niggas, that's my main goal. That's my main goal.